on Twitch.
What is going on Twitch? Who knows?
All of the good things, I hope.
Oh, all of the things.
that are good.
Well, I don't know. That's not on brand for...
Speaking of good things, I can take a hint. Hint water. We're not being paid by them. I wish we were.
How is everybody? Martin, don't answer that truthfully.
I'm doing great. The world is wonderful. Everything is magical. Yay.
Truer words were never spoken.
Falser words were. What about you, Evan?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with audio and things like that. I think we're good though. I went to Tennessee, and then I ran 28 miles
28 miles.
To get out of Tennessee.
to get out of Tennessee.
The banjo music would not stop playing.
Whoa.
All the live music that I've never been to Nashville before. Went to Nashville with some friends like 2 weeks ago. We haven't done a podcast in a very long time.
Very long time.
We'll try to get back to that next year. But I feel like we had Thanksgiving. Then I was. Did you have COVID or was that no?
I've never had COVID. I'm clean.
I feel like we had Thanksgiving, and then I was just like sick for a week. And then
I was also sick.
Aaron was sick,
The whole family was sick.
and then
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't even know where the past month went.
Sinus infection.
Yeah, how are your sinuses now?
Oh, they're good. They're good. Somebody posted a meme that says, check in on your teacher friends. They're running on caffeine and cough drops. And I wrote in the comments, I wrote, I feel seen. But that's me anytime, really, caffeine and cough drops.
Caffeine
I'm
and
always
cough-
running on that.
Isn't that the name of your art studio, Caffeine and Cough Drops?
It should be. It really should be.
No, it's pen and pedals. Confused.
Pens and pedals,
Pens,
plural.
Yeah, it always confuses
You
me
better
when
be
I try and find
careful.
it. That's why I never tag you in anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it gets too complicated.
Is it
Well,
complicated to take?
I
in?
changed it to make it simpler.
Pedals, pens.
It used to be pens and panels.
No, I have pens and panels, too, on Instagram. I've got all of them.
I've heard pens and poodles,
Pens and puppies.
pens and puppies.
Puppies and paddles. Like kayaking.
Shout out to Joe
You're
Samuels.
paddling puppies.
Yeah, like
Is
you
that
put
what
a
you're
puppy
saying?
on your kayak and you paddle around.
You're not beating puppies with.
No, of
Okay.
course not.
I will be checking in on Tootsie later.
Favorite Christmas movies? Oh, you know what?
Libranic Fighter. I can't speak. Says Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yes,
Favorite Christmas movies, anyone from the Nick Gentile fan club.
Let me tell you one I need to see before
no.
Christmas comes. This is on my list. This isn't the movie I watch every Christmas morning. We'll get into that.
Oh, okay.
But this movie is a great one. Maybe one of the best Christmas movies ever made. Christmas Evil. Christmas Evil.
Sounds great. Tell us more.
It's about the manager at a toy factory who becomes disillusioned with people who have lost their Christmas spirit. And he decides to take things into his own hands. Not for kids.
Sounds like he should mind his own business.
Well, I'll say this. If you like the Joker movie, you'll like this.
Didn't see the Joker movie.
Well, this is better than that because it was done like 30 years before. And it doesn't pretend to be like, I don't know, the Fantastic Four movie.
In the chat, Muppet Christmas Carol is up there. Muppet Christmas Carol is great. But really, I'm very excited that, of course, the things come up now. Remind me tomorrow.
Would you like to restart in the middle of a podcast?
Sure.
Muppet Family Christmas.
Yes.
Martin and I watched Muppet Family Christmas a few days.
With vintage commercials.
Is that when Rolf is playing the piano in the cabin and stuff?
I love out-of-tune pianos.
Ah, I love Rolf so much.
Watch out for the ice spot patch.
Watch out for the icy patch. Muppet Family Christmas plagued by, I guess, rights issues.
Yeah,
And that's
apparently
why,
Christmas songs are expensive.
yeah. But combining all the Henson properties of, what are all the Henson properties? I'm blanking.
The Muppets, Sesame Street, Muppet Babies, Fraggle Rock. Am I missing one?
Dark Crystal?
No, Dark Crystal. I don't know, but Muppet Family Christmas.
Storyteller?
I watch it every year on YouTube. It's great.
I need to watch that. I would enjoy that.
You would. It's really.
It's
well
really
done.
good. It's actually probably one of the most solid TV Christmas specials.
Because like Rolf playing the piano was like a seminal childhood memory.
I love out-of-tune pianos.
It's actually good. Yeah, it's probably it's just above Garfield Christmas.
I
gosh.
like the Garfield, like
No.
Garfield and Friends.
Yeah, it's not Garfield and Friends.
No?
No,
We watched-
it was awful. The animation is
2 frames per second.
Like below
it makes
Hanna-Barbera?
like the original Schoolhouse Rock stuff looked like cutting edge Disney.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It looks like if it was Filmation, if Filmation had no budget. It was bad.
it was really, really bad.
I remember thinking like the Garfield and Friends cartoon had pretty sharp writing for the time, but to be fair, I was very little.
Garfield and Friends.
I loved Orville and the farm animals better
Better
than
than,
Garfield. Yeah, I don't understand why they don't bring Orville back.
Acres. What was that?
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't remember what the farm was.
They got to cancel Garfield. # cancel Garfield.
Why are we canceling Garfield?
Bring in the pig. Pig is better.
Can't we have both?
No.
Okay.
One or the other. There's only so much
Aaron
space.
Zealy has declared Garfield is dead.
# Garfield is
Jim
dead.
Davis, right? Jim Davis.
No, he's
Yeah,
alive.
Jim Davis.
He's alive.
I
Is
don't
he?
think so.
So
We
we're gonna-
voted. Two out of three
Two out of three-
podcasters
two out of
say
three
he's
people say-
dead. He's
We make
dead.
our own facts here. # cancel Garfield.
Cancel Garfield.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Garfield's canceled.
I don't even know where we're going with this. We haven't done a podcast in a while.
Nope, you can tell.
Yeah.
Ha! Yes.
So I'm gonna continue rambling. Went to Nashville. That was fun. Saw some college buddies. We canceled our trip to go to New Orleans like 4 times over COVID. And music
What?
everywhere. And Martin, music everywhere. in
Everywhere you're
Nashville.
saying, yeah.
You can go to the Taco Bell, and there's live music in the Taco Bell. So actually, that's what we did. Is we went to Taco Bell. No,
Cool.
every bar has live music. Honky tonks, they're called, and this is a real thing because our Uber driver kept saying honky tonks. You got to go to the honky tonks, and I was like, I think I know what a honky tonk is. I don't think it's racist.
It's where the honkies tonk, right?
Yeah, it's where they tonk, and they tonk to you.
Tonk,
Is that a thing?
tonk, tonk.
But it was very fun. Never been there before. And then last weekend, I ran in. I got my hat here that I won. Amnesty CrossFit. Shout out to Larry Miller. Puts on a backyard ultra race that I support. Martin and I support every year.
I do not.
Martin and I.
I do not endorse physical exertion of any kind.
So last year, I took a few hours or an hour in the morning, and I ran like 6 or 7 miles. And I told Larry I was going to take the whole day and run as many miles as I could. And I wanted to do 32, which would be a 50K. But I got to like 26, and I think psychologically I was like, oh, I'm at a marathon now. And my body just stopped working. So I told Larry I was going to do one more lap because it was just a mile loop that you ran all day.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fun. And
Are you
I
being
s-
serious?
no, it was awful.
Okay.
And you don't do these things because it's fun.
Do it for the
The valor.
yes.
Yeah.
The honor.
So anyway, I did 26 miles, and I'm like, well, this is an ultra event, so I need to do more than 26 miles because that's what qualifies as an ultra. So I ran one more lap at 27 miles, but then my final race results said I ran 28. So I don't know if that's accurate or not, but I'm going to claim.
Well, I'm going
But
with
I-
the way that Brian Steffen counted last year. You were probably just missed one yourself.
Well, that I don't know. I felt like I was doing a pretty good job of keeping track in my head, but you just get. I mean, after hours, you just
suck
like,
at math.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Well,
suck at math.
It's like when I used to be able to swim laps, like when I swam laps like a ton in high school and middle school and club sports. Sometimes I would lose track of how many laps I had done, and I would just do more because I was like I didn't want to not do the set. You know what I mean? So I would
That
just do a
sounds
couple
good.
more because I didn't know how many I had actually done. But for training, that works out.
Yeah.
I'd like to swim again. I think I could swim at the college, but I have to give them a call. Maybe that's a project for break.
When I used to do like triathlons and stuff when I was younger, I loved the swimming part. I could go to the Y and swim laps all day, like hours. I could just swim laps, and I thought it was very relaxing. Whereas, like, if I spent 2 hours on a treadmill, that's not fun. You really have to gut through it. Whereas swimming, there was just something. I guess maybe it's not like I guess waterproof headphones existed.
Yeah. Well,
But, like-
I have them now. They're great.
I didn't have that, so it's just like you with your thoughts as you're just kind of cruising through the pool in your lane. Hopefully, nobody else is in your lane. But I like doing laps.
Well, you got to circle swim if somebody's in your lane.
you got to what?
You get circle swim. You gotta share that lane.
What does that mean?
Keep to the right.
No, you hit him. After you hit the guy a couple times, he moves to a different lane. I don't know if you know that.
Well, I mean, I guess you could do that.
What are we drawing?
This is what you call a hot wing. Well, it's actually a leg.
It's a
But-
drum.
It's a drumstick. I did a couple other ones here. We've got this snowman next to a fire melting, saying this is fine.
No, he's gonna die, just like Jim Davis.
And Garfield.
I would say poor Jim Davis, but well, I won't get into it. And then here's just Santa with a cup of hot cocoa.
Oh, Santa.
Just a happy little Santa. Yeah, and these first two I drew with the power of the Sharpie
Oh.
Magnum.
It's a thick stick.
Everybody out there, if you like to draw with Sharpies, you really got to get one of these and feel the power of Magnum, Sharpie Magnum. Also not sponsored.
He makes
by
me
us.
feel inadequate, but with my lesser Sharpie.
These are the companies I'd like to be sponsored by. Hint, Sharpie. I have Copics in here too. Copic can sponsor us, and Microsoft. And I'll think of more as we go along.
Why didn't I go home at 4 like I was planning?
I don't know.
Well, all right,
It's
what's
too late now.
next? What's next?
Martin, what have you been up to?
Nothing.
No?
I've been working while you've been out gallivanting
I
around
have.
town.
I
and
do. I feel
the
like
country.
I owe you. Well, I'm not going to give you anything, but like, or credit, but like, I appreciate you letting me go and do this stuff. That,
I
letting
just
me
made Mike Kelly work.
letting me go and run around and have fun in other parts of the country and go run a race that's awful. So I appreciate it.
But great for the community.
It's good for the community. We love the community.
Blessings
Oh
in a
yeah,
backpack.
I handed out some comics. It was a very difficult
Oh, yeah.
job. I honestly feel like if I had not been there wouldn't have been a difference.
Well,
That's basically the Aaron Lee story.
Yeah. Yes. Like if we do the It's a Wonderful Life, like there's no difference.
yeah. Tell us about that handing out comics at GJP.
No, it was good. It was good. I enjoyed doing that. I was mostly like, hey, you can take a comic or you can take a few comics. Take as many as you like.
Was Santa there?
Santa was there. And
Do you have any pictures of Santa?
I do, in fact.
You should totally share one of those.
But that's not on my right in front of me at the moment.
Oh, lame.
I was drawing this though. If you switch over to the now switch over to the Martin cam. Now switch back to this. Now switch to the Martin cam. Now switch back to this.
It's me.
Ish. It's a very quick sketch.
It's almost as complete as Wesley 9.
Oh, Wesley Knight's
Oof.
way more complete than that. I finished up another page today.
Was it the page with Martin on it? So we can talk about that page for the zillionth time.
That page has been done for a while now.
Are we gonna unveil that page live on a podcast in the future?
Well, I kind of
So
want
I can react to
I kind of
something
want to
like
get
I'm Tessa Smith.
I kind of want to get a proof copy of it and then have you take a look at it.
And then we can do my reaction like I'm Mama's Geeky.
I mean, you could do that.
You are like Mama's Geeky.
I am. I'm like the prettier version of Mama's Geeky.
Whoa, easy.
She's in California.
We like Mama's Geeky still.
I know, but she's in California. She's not going to hear.
All right, that's a good point.
Yeah, she's not listening.
What was her post from today?
Oh, she's promoted. She was.
Christian Bale?
No.
She was with Christian Bale?
Yeah, you didn't see the 400 pictures?
Are you being serious?
I just saw the one. Yeah, she met
Yeah.
Christian Bale. She got to interview him for the bluest eye.
Yeah.
I guess, or the palest eye. The palest blue eye. The blue palest eye. I don't know what it is.
The brownest eye.
Oh, God.
Wait. What, I'm going back to you. For real? I mean, I
Yeah.
kind of thought that was a joke for a second.
No.
She got to interview like on a red carpet thing, or
Yeah.
How did I miss that?
For a screen
You
rant,
see
too.
the Jason Momoa one she did? That one's really good.
She did an interview.
Yeah,
with
she's
Jason
never
Momoa.
coming back
Yeah.
to this podcast.
Yeah. She's out of our league now.
Let's call her right now.
All right.
Join the podcast.
You have her number, right?
Me?
I don't have her actual phone number right now. I don't think.
No? Did she get a new phone?
New phone, who does?
No, I think that my phone died and I just Facebook everybody. So
Would she do it through Messenger?
maybe.
Call her.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
We're really going off script, huh?
I don't know. I want to hear about her talking to whoever it
All
was,
the
Christian
boys.
Bale.
Martin, you can be daddy nerdy. I'm late to the... Oh, that's my wife.
Calling Martin Daddy in the chat.
Yeah. Hey, we can switch back over to the doc cam.
Nope.
This is my beautiful daughter having a first encounter
Oh.
with Santa.
Oh, there we go. You got it.
That's a great picture.
So
Yeah.
glad I was able to help facilitate that.
Without Martin, would it have happened? You know, I don't think so. Martin MVP came through. Now we have this picture to enjoy for the rest of our lives.
It's a great picture.
Look at that beautiful face.
I mean, that's almost like next year's Christmas card.
Yeah, it's like the happiness of a baby just like lifts all boats. Everybody's just better off for having seen this.
You get a good picture of a nice family picture next year, and you have like that, the good picture be the back of the card,
Yes.
and the front be this.
Yes.
So you have the with Santa, and then you have a nicer one that somebody could put in a frame or something like that.
You know, I might even do a watercolor of this because it's so beautiful. You know, just immortalize it forever in a piece of artwork.
Watercolor. Ugh.
We love watercolor.
I know, I was just being Lucas.
I like watercolor a lot because all you need to clean up or use it is water. Super easy.
Unless you do it really wrong.
What else? How's school?
School?
Are you done?
For the year
Yeah.
until we go back in January. Yes. School's been going really good. It's been going really good.
She did not answer.
It's we have started working on some pop art, so we're seventh graders are headed towards comics.
Explain to the
slowly but
viewers at
surely.
home what pop art is.
Art made out of popular things.
Like pop cans.
Like soda cans. Yes, that's right. Like Martin soda can. Like things like sponges, things like photos of celebrities, comic book panels. I go from pop art into comics. Although I do explain that even though Roy Lichtenstein like claims that it's parody, and he can make a good claim for that, but it's
Roy
kind,
Lichtenstein.
It's kind of fan art.
how do you
It's
say
kind of
his
a
last
gray
name?
area. Lichtenstein.
I always say his name wrong.
How do you say it?
Lichtmeistein? No, I always say his name incorrectly. How is he viewed in the art world? Is he?
Why did people give me markers?
I mean, my view of him is I like him because he has a connection to this area because he taught at SUNY Oswego in the industrial arts.
Well, they let
I
anybody.
thought you were going to
teach.
say Industrial Revolution.
They let anybody teach there, though.
No,
Yeah,
no, they've always had a
kidding?
strong tech program.
I'm kidding. I'm being silly.
They,
I
they have-
know
teach
somebody who
there.
taught
They let
there.
Damien.
yeah. Oh, we got to get him on because I won't go into it because you'll never hear the end of it. But
Go for it.
well,
Let's go, Roy, real quick. Pop art. Sorry.
Yeah. Pop art. He's a controversial figure, particularly for comic artists, because people feel that he appropriated artwork, and rightly so. He took artwork from people who got paid barely anything, and then like made a giant painting of it, and made many times what the
And he's not getting
Original
this stuff
artist.
cleared. Like, if you're a hip hop person, you're sampling a record, you're getting that cleared before you're putting that song out.
Hopefully.
He's not clearing any of this art
No.
through. He's just taking the art and appropriating it.
Does he think he
Yes.
is AI?
We're not there yet, Martin.
Okay.
That's the back half of the program.
Well, I'm not going to be here for that.
But the laws were different. I think there was more gray area, but I think the official explanation of his work is that he is parodying the work by taking what was considered or is considered lowbrow or low art and recreating it and presenting it in a space where
That's even more insulting.
highbrow art.
Yeah, if you call it comic art lowbrow, I'm going to kick you in the hoo-ha.
Well, I mean, but it's not my term. It's like tattooers art or like outsider art. It's kind of all lumped into that. I don't know that I necessarily agree with it either because some comic book art is quite accomplished and
John Byrne stuff.
yeah, maybe some of his stuff for sure. But you've got like your Alex Rosses and your Bill Sienkiewicz and your Ashley Wood and all your folks or your Jason Sean Alexanders, people who go in and out of galleries that make really your James Jean that definitely fit into that fine art world. So it's tough to say. I think the lines are blurred more. I think it's maybe an older term now when people consider like lowbrow. I always when I hear lowbrow art, I always think of like Rat Fink or like you know what I'm talking about.
I wouldn't consider that lowbrow at all. I know what you're talking about. Who did Rat think? I'm blanking on that.
I don't know, but like those like souped up cars, with,
Yeah.
like the real rough looking.
Who's the
characters.
motorcycle artist?
Oh, I can't think of it
I
right
can't
now.
think of it either.
But I mean, I didn't come up with the term lowbrow, and I certainly don't go around calling artwork lowbrow. I kind of observe it as it looks, but it's one of these terms that people use as a catch-all for that. So yeah, and even that explanation is kind of insulting towards comic art. But the reason that I like him is because he is a connection to this area, and in terms of curriculum mapping, like doing projects that lead into other projects, Santa doesn't like the lowbrow term, I guess. But it gets us to comics, and it's good for discussion too. It's like, was what he did right or fair? Also, what is fan art? Is fan art legal? Is it legal to use other people's characters? And then we make our own characters and tell our own stories.
I have mixed feelings about fan art. I think it's important because people want to see these characters. What's your fan art take? Because as
Me?
an artist, yeah,
I mean, it's a cheap pop. You know what I mean? It's like a wrestling term.
it's a cheap pop. I don't like that either.
I mean,
What do you like, Evan?
You've seen what I've spent a bunch of
I don't
time
know.
working on this past year is my own characters and my own concepts. I mean, when we do podcasts and talk about certain things like that, there's a context for it. Like you can do fair use. Like if I were to publish an article talking about a particular character, I think that's a space that I could use fan art. I frankly, I'm more interested in original stuff. Because like Steve Ditko has done Spider-Man, John Romita has done Spider-Man, Neil Adams did Batman. Like people have already done a lot with those characters. I'm more interested in new ideas, especially. I mean, we've talked about this probably a lot, but when you have a creator-owned character, you can actually tell a complete story with a beginning, middle, and end. And it doesn't have to go on ad infinitum, monthly to monthly, forever. Where you just reset and tell the same story over and over again. So I mean that appeals to me. I mean, but certainly there's characters that I like throughout time, and I will probably always like Machine Man or
Who's Machine Man?
Aaron Stack, X-51, the 51st experiment of Dr. Abel Stack that was the only one who was able to survive. His father removed the bomb from him and sacrificed himself so that his son could live.
When you see Machine Man appear in the MCU, you know things are done.
Yeah, and
They've gone through every possible character they could. It's just downhill from there.
and they'll probably have hired me to direct.
Ooh. No.
But basically, like Inspector Gadget is a superhero, pretty much.
Inspector Gadget is superhero. I never even thought about that. Yeah, it's a good
glad
way of
you-
explaining
I'm
him.
glad you agree.
And he's pink.
And he's pink.
Purple. He had a real low point when Joe Bennett drew him in the late '90s in the M-Tech line. Don't get me wrong, I have all of it, but
Joe Bennett, notable racist.
yikes, yeah. I didn't know.
That
He
was
did
just
that book? He did that book back
Yeah,
in the day?
what they should have done,
Oh,
they have
funny.
Pascal Ferry drawing the new Namor thing. That's who they should have had on the Machine Man book back then because he has that very kind of like long, lanky, open line style. That would have made way more sense because they made Machine Man into like a super sentinel kind of character.
Can you throw me the blue, please?
This one?
No, the Sharpie.
Not okay. That was a Sharpie too, but
Well,
okay.
I'll take the big one.
I had to throw it left-handed. I'm a righty.
Oh, my Spider-Man just got really awful.
Ooh, I love it. Look at the size of that noggin on that Spider-Man.
He's like
yeah.
a Hulk Spider-Man.
He's like a leader Spider-Man. I like that a lot.
That's terrible.
I'm gonna do one of those now.
I'm gonna do a Hulk.
A Hulk Hogan.
A Hootie Hogan. Martin, what are you drawing?
Whatever. I'm drawing my Christmas cards like you told me to.
We're drawing Christmas cards today on the podcast.
Yep.
I just like to really get in
Nobody
there
brought
for
any
the-
glitter glue, but whatever.
For the ASMR of it.
This is fun. Silence.
It says, podcast, you don't need to talk.
You don't. You all just need to be looking down at the table.
Oh, no, don't look at the camera. That's very important. You
Don't
be off
talk.
camera. Yes, thank you. Don't talk. Drink soda. Make scratchy noises. Open cans of soda. You get a
Cut
quick
your
Martin.
finger on it.
We'll get a quick Martin Pepsi swig here. Powerful.
So good. Oh, I got it all over my card.
Ooh,
Christmas is ruined.
Now it's even
Damn it.
better. Now it has real artifacts live with Martin Kinney.
Oh,
Well, I
does
hadn't even
anybody-
started drawing on it.
Does
yet, so-
anybody in the stream need us to draw you a Christmas card? Is there anything you'd like to see on a
Ooh,
Christmas
any
card?
requests?
Any requests for Christmas cards? No, I just want to draw a Spider-Man with an even bigger head.
What, the image that I have here?
I just want to make it like even more. Oh, that's good. Mrs. Lee, do you have a request? Pepsi or Coke? Pepsi.
Coke.
I want to see Dominic the Donkey. I'd have to pull up reference for that.
Dominic the Donkey.
Is there an official Dominic the Donkey representation?
I don't know.
Maybe. I feel like all the effort I do for Wesley and my other comics, if I just did a comic that looked like this, I feel like it would probably do way better.
Let's throw it into the can. I love that.
Is he the leader?
Yes, it's leader
Like
man.
90s leader.
Leader man.
And I have a little caption that Spider-Man's gonna say to everybody out there. So if we could just switch back to the dot cam.
I love you.
Give me one of your Spider-Mans, please.
You want the
Either one.
latest
That doesn't matter. I just need to.
Let's take the latest one.
Thank you.
The Spider-Mensch. He's a very good man.
man.
What else has been going on? Yeah, art.
Your wife wants to see the Grinch riding Dominic. That's a request.
The Grinch riding Dominic. But yeah, school's been going really well. Today was the last day of the year, so that was pretty great, and it went well.
A Thursday.
Yeah, I'm not working
I
tomorrow.
love how teachers just have no work ethic.
I know.
Not tomorrow.
That's why they shouldn't pay him as much.
Oh my god, yikes. But anyway, yeah, I things have been going pretty well. My plans have been going pretty good. Just people taking longer than I thought they would on projects. Like projects taking like 4 or 5 days to complete.
Yeah, don't you hate that when you're like reading Wesley 8 and you're like, I can't wait for Wesley 9, and then it takes forever to come out?
It's just been a year.
You're a hypocrite, okay?
I'm basically
hypocrite.
just doing a Joe Mad.
Oh, so we'll never see it.
No, you will, unless I get hit by a bus or something.
Well,
Like I've been running down these deadlines, like or the pages. Like I just finished another page today. I've been doing pretty good. I think I've been doing like 5 pages a week, because it's inking pretty much. So I'm just going in and finalizing those lines. I think I don't want to promise anything, but I think in January the art will be done.
oh, you had an article.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Oswego
Business
is it Oswego County Business Monthly?
I believe so.
Yeah, Tim Nekritz very kindly interviewed me because he wanted to talk about how comics had gone mainstream, gone from like a fringe type thing to a mainstream type thing. But I mean, it's not like they were totally fringe when I was growing up. Because I mean, part of this podcast is like Evan and I talking about the image stuff and like how big comics were in the '90s. I don't experience them as fringe because I feel like there were cartoons on TV. Other kids that were my age were excited about X-Men and other things. So it was a thing. It was like a youth culture thing. I don't think it was as fringy as maybe it was previously.
Tell that to Evan's wedgies.
I have underpants.
Yes, but you got bullied.
Did I get
Horrible.
bullied?
No, you didn't.
No, I mean, I guess
I was
I have
just trying to make
bullies,
you
but like,
interesting.
no, I'm not interesting.
not.
Continue.
But just kind of talking about like from that era. Certainly the Marvel characters weren't as big when I was younger. So that was kind of like an investment that came to fruition now. So now literally every day I see students wearing like Marvel comics or Marvel superhero gear, which you'd get a bit of that here and there when I was growing up, but it's like big time now. And like all different types of people wearing that too. Like stuff that you wouldn't like students you wouldn't expect to just wear like a Spider-Man or a Venom or Avengers. Like it's across all stripes of different students with different backgrounds, which is cool to see. I also got to talk a little bit about like local businesses that kind of shaped the interest and were a resource for learning more over time, and even the origin story of how I came up with Wesley is in there. And that I was talking to Tim
Wesley's organ story.
Yes, when he plays that giant cathedral with that organ.
With his penis?
With his organ.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. But Tim got clearance for me to use that as the forward for the collected edition of Wesley that'll be coming out in 2024.
And I'm going to do the back, the
I don't know where it'll
The back door.
the
What?
backward. That's what it was, the backward. I mean, with the word.
I mean, I could always do 2 forwards.
I'll just do the unofficial one and just glue it in every copy that
No, if you write it, I'll find a place for it. But
in the garbage.
no, but it was a really really nice article, and I'm glad that they're gonna let me use that. And it is pretty cool that Hey, there we go. Look at that. Ask and ye shall receive. Hee haw, hee haw.
It's not a very good donkey.
I want to see. Looks a lot like your Spawn the other day.
It does.
Spawn? Ooh,
A sprawn.
I can do a spawn. I feel like you got to start with a weird pose first.
Yeah. Martin, what are your Christmas plans? You doing anything?
Just did a Spider-Man one.
Let's see. Oh, that's a good
Whoa.
one. That's a really good one.
Just finished it.
Excellent.
My other-
Spawn is just
this
kind of
my
like
other one.
Spider-Man, huh?
Thank you, Mrs. Lee. It is beautiful. I tried really hard on that. I was the best Grinch on a donkey in about 2 minutes that I can do.
He's got to have that big cape.
See,
some chains.
season's greetings from Martin. That's a very good one as well.
Oh, yeah.
The orange didn't show up very well in the green. I was sad.
Very, very topical. I feel like that's kind of how our business operates here. is
Yeah.
that we
Oh,
get
yeah,
on
yeah, basically, yeah.
On Christmas, we get Thanksgiving things and Halloween things, and it's never quite the right season. Here
You
at the
get
comic shop.
whatever they ship to you, and you're happy about it.
112 East Bridge Street,
The comic shop. Yeah, what else is going on?
Mr. Lee, you
in
doing
my
anything
universe?
for Christmas?
Yeah, I'm going to the, or actually, we're going to the in-laws, but also we're having the brother-in-law visit with his girlfriend and stay over, so that'll be kind of fun to spend some time with them. Hopefully we can play some games and do some stuff.
I need another piece of
and
paper.
enjoy.
Could I get another piece of paper?
Well, green is what I've got.
That's fine.
There you go. I really don't know the Spawn costume, do I? That's what I'm learning right now.
Well,
Just
you
do
put
Night Watch and add a little bit of McFarlane to it.
There we go. I'll add a little cape. He just has a little shoulder cape. There he is. Just kind of hiding in there. I need some more reference for the Spawn.
Let's review our collection of cards so far.
I've just been cranking
Martin,
them
can
out.
we get yours for the document camera? Is that okay?
All right. So we've got. Let's take a look. We got Martin with just the top of Spider-Man's
giant
head.
Spider-Man head.
We've got Season's Greetings. Some nice typography on there with.
It is nice typography, actually.
I gave up after Seasons.
Seasons is stronger than Greetings, yes.
That's right. But you got to have the hierarchy, so we'll accept it. We have Spider-Man as the leader.
I don't know why that's so funny.
And he says, "I love you," which who doesn't want that card in the mail? We have me
I
trying.
want that story with like that. I want that Hulk story where the leader dresses up and pretends he's Spider-Man, infiltrates Hulk's inner circle of friends.
Nobody thinks about the fact that it's just this gigantic dome Spider-Man.
You see, this is why, like Marvel editors out there, you got to get in touch with us so that we can write this. We can write the Wolverine Got Your Nose saga. We can do
Trucker
Trucker Strange. Here's the Grinch riding Dominic the Donkey. This is beautiful.
A very deformed
This is beautiful.
donkey.
We need a whole children's book like this. This is going to sell like hotcakes until we get a cease and desist from both Dominic and the Grinch. Here's
We'll have
just-
from Dominic's people first, I'm sure.
yes. Here's
Normal head Spider-Man.
normal head
Boo.
Spider-Man. Here is
Boring.
Santa Claus talking about lowbrow. It seems like he doesn't like the idea
No, he's angry. It's angry Santa. He's upset over lowbrow art.
being called lowbrow. Here is the one that started it all. Spider-Man with a little bit larger of a cranium. With some nice Kirby shine in those eyeglasses. Here's the melting
Melty
snowman.
snowman.
Says, "This is fine." And finally, saving the best for last, this spicy chicken wing
Spicy wing.
with some sunglasses on. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this live. I'm going to write spicy.
Spicy holidays.
Have a spicy holiday. Spicy.
Spicy.
These would be wonderful to send out, I think.
Oh, Aaron, I need to commission you to do me. Whoa, that sounds
What?
bad.
I don't do that kind of work.
To make me
Martin.
up a New Year's or a new New Year's Day card for 2024.
Okay.
I
if,
meant-
you
I
said,
meant
if
to-
you said 2023, I'd be like, you're out of luck.
No, I know because I thought of it like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, I cannot ask that because the last one you did for me was very popular. So
Yeah, I need some time
You
to.
commissioned a card from in the past?
yeah,
What was
Mhm.
it?
I'll have to find a copy.
Do you want me to explain?
Yeah, I can't remember.
It was
yeah,
Martin was wearing was it a Santa hat or no, it was a party hat,
party hat. Yeah.
and you had a noisemaker, and you were pressing down a little explosion box, and he was blowing up. What year was
don't
it?
know.
Was it
It
2016?
might have been 2016.
He was blowing up the Word 2016, and then he did a modified version of it where he just like put some bad graphics on top of it, and it was even better.
It needed a kitten.
Yes, I did. It did have.
I'll
a
have to
kitten.
find those. I will show you.
Oh yeah, I'd like to see that actually.
But was that the first time I drew you? I think it was.
It might have been, yeah.
Yeah, and that was back when I was still using Photoshop to draw,
Back in the day.
using that Kyle T. Webster
The before time.
brush. What's that sound?
I think it's reindeer.
It's reindeer up on the roof.
think it's a
oh,
bunch
wait, it's Martin and his bag of saltines. Oh, how wonderful! It's that time of year. This is a Christmas tradition.
It
where
is.
Martin
It's
gets
the
out
Most
Saltines.
saltiniest time
of the
of the year.
Seriously, at like 4:30, I was really considering just going home.
Oh God!
Why I didn't?
And
Cause there's saltines in Martin and Pepsi and farting and all the good cheer.
7 o'clock?
It's the saltiniest time.
the saltiniest
We're not doing that to
The
a donkey.
salt-
We're not.
What?
We do not want PETA coming after us. We're not
Martin?
gonna do that one.
Why do PETA?
A little Martin on donkey action. I think we could go for that.
Been there, done that.
Martin on Domino the donkey? I don't know who Domino the donkey is.
I want to see your Martin on a donkey. Keep it tasteful. This is a kid's show. I'm glad you stayed too, Martin.
Yeah.
Because you know what? If I'm suffering,
Yeah,
you should be suffering too.
And am I the one causing all the suffering?
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I mean,
Fair enough.
what else is new?
Well, it's just the story of my life.
Yep.
I would say disappointing people since 1985.
Any good holiday memories? I was talking to Martin earlier.
I hate holidays.
Do you?
I do. I've never really enjoyed Christmas all that much, so
Yeah.
just biding my time till the 26th.
Okay.
Holiday memories.
Which is it? Just thanks or Christmas, or is there other holidays? that
That's
you
just
don't
mostly Christmas. I've just never been a fan of Christmas.
like? Why?
I don't know.
No, you have to answer that.
Ooh,
Because
I've got a good memory.
When I was a small child, there was this donkey named Domino, and I was a little hefty at the time, and I crushed him, and so it just ruined the holiday for me.
Oh, this is going to be good.
I can't tell if it's going to be good because I don't know what I'm looking at exactly.
I was telling Martin my holiday memory earlier that when I was a real little kid, we used to go to Long Island. My grandparents lived
You
on
mean
Long
Strong
Island.
Island?
Strong Island. I don't know why I was doing like a Schwarzenegger. Strong Island.
Strong Island.
Strong Island.
Oh, I'm starting to see it. Okay.
But I remember being like 3 years old and getting a 3-pack of He-Man villains. It was like Skeletor, Webstore, and somebody else.
Web store?
Webstore.
Whoa.
Same reaction I
How
had.
prescient.
Well, I had to make sure. I had to go. Martin, was that the correct character's name? And Martin said it's correct. Maybe Merman. Was it
Merman.
Merman?
Yeah, I think so.
Merman.
Merman.
Yeah.
And
Full merman.
but that blew my mind as a kid because I think that was like the first action figures I ever remember were those He-Man, and this is like 1985. I'm gonna guess. But anyway, good Christmas memory. Oh, your donkey is so much better than mine.
Well, maybe you should try and outdo his spicy wing.
I can't beat Aaron.
Right on, Domino.
Woo! That's good, dude.
The donkey's body is kind of messed up. I don't know exactly how the nose.
Yeah, I didn't know how to do a donkey either, or didn't know how to do the Grinch. So,
Yeah.
but Martin looks good.
I think that's wonderful. We should mail that out.
Martin looks powerful.
No, I'm gonna make it my profile picture and
Well,
be like, here, everybody, I got you a Christmas card.
Yeah.
Oh, Aaron,
right.
give us your holiday memory.
Okay. This is a more recent one. It's a beautiful story about a man,
And a donkey.
It's a
Some ex-
donkey.
some-
It's a donkey.
some expired bologna, and some bad eggnog. So many Christmases ago, back
It
when
was recent.
well, it's recent, but also
There's
many
some
years
holes in
ago.
it.
It's new, but
Story,
it's
sir.
new, but
It's-
also
it's,
old.
It's a long time ago, but also really close by. Picture it: the east side of Oswego, early Christmas morning, 3 or 4 a.m. A slightly younger me is looking for a
Can't
morning
picture it.
is looking for a morning snack. Sees some bologna in the fridge. Sees also some nog. thinks this will be a good snack to eat.
Why would you think that?
It's because it was in there.
I can't even picture you eating bologna, by the way.
I don't really do it anymore. But at the time, I think I had gotten some like fresh slice of bologna from Price Chopper.
Was it fresh?
Well, I mean, I saw them slice it. It was at least sliced fresh. You know, I thought this will be great to eat as I watch my favorite Christmas tradition, watching the movie Plague Dogs early in the morning on Christmas. That's the best Christmas movie. It snows in the movie, so I think that counts. Would you agree? If there's snow, would you say that it's a Christmas movie?
Evan?
Oh, I put the camera on you, so you have to answer.
Oh. I was not paying attention. So yes.
Well, yeah. So basically, that's a movie about these dogs at an animal testing facility that escape, and then you know, a trial of errors, or is that how it goes? Trial of errors, is that the phrase?
Yes.
And they you know, are hunted down by humans. They're just trying to live and get by, and they make mistakes, and the stakes get higher and higher and higher. I don't want to give away the end, but no. Well, it's an ambiguous ending. I don't know for sure.
They're definitely.
I don't know for sure. But I was watching Plague Dogs, and then I ate the bad bologna and drank the bad nog, and eventually I was crawling on my hands and knees to the bathroom. But before I did that, I got on Skype. Remember Skype?
Mm-hmm.
And I called my now wife, and through the low resolution and low light, she got to follow me as I crawled on my hands and knees to the bathroom after eating the bad bologna and the bad nog, and didn't quite you know, get it out of my system, but at least she was there for support. And you know, that's a Christmas I'll never forget.
How long have you been watching that movie?
Oh, it's probably been a while since we were over at our old place.
Wow.
Odd Eye Dead says Wonder Bar bologna, the good stuff.
Wunderbar.
I think it was because it wasn't.
Hoffman?
No, I think it
Or
was
is that-
Hoffman.
was it
It was Hoffman. Yes, but it wasn't Hoffman's fault. It was my fault for keeping it around too long.
Don't beat yourself up over this.
Mary Hulkmas. Oh, what other character should I draw?
We are taking a request for Christmas cards. If you'd like a Christmas card, let us know.
Could I get one of a Dominic the Donkey riding on Evan's back?
Yes.
After I'm done with Thor.
I'm gonna let because he draws a better donkey. It's just gonna be a better image overall.
So who's riding Dominic the Donkey now?
No, Dominic Donkey is riding me.
Oh God.
If you decide to interpret that sexually, that's fine.
I'm okay with that. I mean, it's not out of my realm of
No.
what I consider normal.
He's been to Tijuana.
When a man and an animal.
What do you think? Better than Walt Simonson?
That's not a good Santa hat.
I like his tiny.
And the
arm,
answer to
though.
that question is no, sir. No.
I just trying to get some hot takes there. Yeah, so we got some Thor.
I'll take another sheet of paper.
Here, I got a whole bunch.
So
I can't get
Dominic
past
the
all the
Donkey
wires, though.
riding Evan?
Yes. Oh, that was terrifying.
Okay.
But it accomplished what it was supposed to do. That is the worst Thor ever.
Oh, this one? Do you like that?
I just saw it next to the Hulk finally on screen. And it was,
Just like Thor's tiny arm. I don't think I could do a better Thor though.
You don't think you could do
that
better,
helmet is
Thor?
pretty good.
Helmet, yeah.
I think he just rushed at the rest of it to try and get onto your donkey play date.
Favorite Christmas song?
No one asked
Things
that.
Fall Apart by Christine.
Oh, you introduced me to this a few weeks ago. Martin, I'll give you the correct answer when we're done. Or I can go first.
This year, Feliz Navidad has been fun.
I love it. My favorite part in Feliz
Is the-
Navidad is when the one guy in the background goes, "Aha!" It's like Feliz Navidad, prosperos año y felicidad. Aha! No, nothing. Okay. The
That's
best
good.
Christmas song is "The Waitress's Christmas Wrapping."
That's a good one.
Yeah. You familiar with that, Martin?
Hum it.
I can't hum it. That's not possible. Wow. Well, we're gonna go back. We're gonna document
no,
camera
oh,
real
no.
quickly. It is. That's
I can't wait to see this in
Dominic.
7 seconds.
You're my best friend. That is. Sometimes you ride the donkey. Sometimes the donkey rides you. That's just how
and
it
that's
goes,
your profile picture now.
how it goes down in the streets. Oh boy.
Yeah, Marvel, if you're watching, I got pitches. Give me any book this Evan and Dominic the Donkey will be in it, provided Dominic is public domain.
Well, I think your
The
wife already
Italian-
provided a solution with Domino the donkey.
Yeah, Domino.
Oh, okay, yeah, because they already have Domino. It's easy. Then I just do a spot over
Domino
the eye.
gets turned into a donkey.
Yeah, why not?
We got an X-Force. Okay, we're pitching an X-Force story.
Yeah.
What's the story here? I'm not paying attention.
Quick, look up the editor's Twitter.
Domino gets turned into a donkey and rides you.
We'll just, I bet that might work if we just start sending pictures of our storyline just on Twitter to the editors of the Marvel books.
We'll just send Jordan D. White. We're just gonna start bombarding him. Well, he's an X-Men guy. What's a good Tom Brevoort? Didn't he celebrate 25 years as being the Avengers editor?
Is
Oh,
he
for
still
real?
editing that?
25, because I think he started with Heroes Reborn, and it was
If I
25
was
years
him,
ago.
I would be quiet about this anniversary and just let it pass, so
Um,
no one notices he's
yeah.
still there.
Yeah, if you're enjoying something, don't let anybody know you're enjoying it because then they'll change it.
I thought that was wild though. 25, like who's an editor of a company for 25 years? Oh, let's talk about Aftershock.
Uh-oh.
So
I'm shocked about Aftershock.
that this Martin, this does tie into that other article that I was reading because I was trying to make a connection between Aftershock's a company that puts out probably the highest production value indie comics of the past few years. The beautiful books, great art, great stories. A couple weeks ago, it comes out. Some creators saying they're not getting paid. Aftershock this week files for chapter
In
11.
general, in the industry in general.
Yes, industry in general, people aren't getting paid. Aftershock is thrown under the bus in a couple of these posts. Another week goes by, file for chapter 11. Gross.
Or sexy.
Now all of these companies, or all these, hi, I want to offer promotion. I get to block somebody. Hey.
Oh, really? Wow. We
We
are
aren't interested in viewers and followers.
we're
To
in the
reply.
big time now.
How do I block it?
I don't know. Let me get on tech support for an hour.
That's because that's how we solve things.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just ignore
You
it.
right click it. You tried all the options.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how to
We
do that.
don't-
Oh, maybe I have to go for my personal account. Maybe I can't do it for the stream. Maybe I'm not a thing. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Aftershock goes out of business or filed for Chapter 11. All of these properties are then caught up in legal limbo because you've sold your rights over to this
Yeah.
company.
Oh.
And this goes back to I was talking about all of your film rights, all of your TV rights
Because
Are now going-
Aftershock is a media company too, not just a comics
are
company.
now going to be sold potentially. So you've written this comic, sold it to Aftershock. It's not printed, and now your property could potentially be sold, and you don't have any rights to any of it. Like, oh my gosh, can you imagine that? How ridiculous, how terrible that is.
Yeah.
But then it goes
not
back
fun.
to, publishers like Image Comics. Image Comics, you retain all of your
I
rights.
came in the middle of this. Okay.
You retain all of your rights to your TV and movie. If your thing gets licensed, like Image has nothing to do with that. But interestingly enough, some of the Image studios, like Skybound and I don't know, Shadowline is one of them. But like it's a licensed deal where Skybound gets part of your media rights, unless you're under the Image proper umbrella. You give away some of those rights, which I thought was very interesting.
I think that's unfortunately pretty normal for a lot of that
Terrible.
stuff. I'm not sure that I don't think I would ever do that with the stuff that I do because it takes so long to do this stuff. And I'm not like a Jim Lee or a Frank Miller
Yeah,
or
we
something
know.
like that where I can command that stuff.
Who
So-
knows? Maybe your Wesley Empire will grow.
That would be cool. Wouldn't that be cool? Then I could hire more people to do stuff.
You could hire your wife to color some stuff.
Yeah, we can see what you might want to do. I have quite the Avengers collection going on here. I have both a Thor drawing and a Captain America drawing now.
Where's the Thor one?
It's this one.
Oh.
It's pretty
Why is
good
Cap so angry?
because some people are shooting at him.
Oh, okay. I guess I would be angry too.
So that's
Let's test.
why. Let's see. Who else do we need?
Black Widow.
Black Widow.
Yep. Evan's favorite co-host.
Mm.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
Aaron Z. Tree.
Aaron Z. Tree is the. Oh, I got the label maker back too.
Do you?
Like I got the cartridges. Isn't that exciting, everyone? We can make labels
Label
again.
maker.
Heck
Yep.
yeah, give me those labels, baby. Let's see what else is going on. Oh,
don't know.
we did see Black Panther 2.
I saw that also.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Overall, I liked it. Yeah, I know I have a differing opinion than Martin on a certain character that was introduced.
Actually, Martin, I always feel like you give the best movie reviews or summations about things because you have very strong opinions, and I think you articulate them very well. Give us your Black Panther summary. What worked? What didn't work?
What didn't work is the editor. There was a lot of stuff that could have been trimmed out of that.
Yeah.
What worked for me was, I think I've said this before, is that with the first Black Panther movie, they created some very good, rich supporting characters that paid off big time when they lost their star and had to rely on these characters. So there was not as much work you had to do to really understand what these characters were doing. And Angela Bassett,
Oh my God,
amazing.
Yeah, she was really good.
I guess she's some award she's been nominated for.
rightly so.
I can't remember which one it was.
The most powerful performance I've ever seen in any Marvel movie ever.
But and despite how much I hate that Namor, it's just because I want a classic Marvel Fantastic Four movie that could include that character in, so they mess it up. But otherwise, I have no real problem with that Namor.
I mean, I can totally imagine that Namor hitting on Sue Storm.
Yes. That hottie.
He's not taking her to Atlantis.
Talokan. It's close enough. I don't know. I liked how they played with it a little bit. There's my Black Widow.
Where's her widow?
What? Oh, the logo?
Yeah,
Okay.
come on, son. You got a fine tip somewhere, right?
No, I'll just use that. It's fine. Like this tip is fine, but not a fine tip.
What else was I gonna say there? I mean, it was no Black Adam.
I haven't seen that yet, and I don't know if I will.
Might as well. You need something in the background while you're doing stuff.
Yeah, but there's so much stuff on YouTube. Like this podcast. I'll just play this back again.
There you go. Wait, you can do that? This is being recorded?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
for posterity.
Yeah. Then we sell your images to
AI
OMG.
to be reused and to populate different things.
Talk about Black Adam.
For a film that's been in development since like the mid 2000s.
2005.
Is that what it was? Like I never looked it up.
I'm
but,
making that up, but like, it's,
It might be accurate.
it looks like they maybe wrote 70 or 80 scripts, and then the last person that did it just phoned it in. The story is there, but the script really isn't. The first 2/3 of the film are kind of like held together with duct tape, and then they ran out of duct tape for the end. It's one of those films where they have the JSAs in there, and those characters get a little bit too much screen time, taking away a lot of the stuff that should be done with Black Adam. The overall theme was what is a hero, and they aren't subtle about that at all. But great fight scenes.
yeah.
But overall, it's the end of the DCU, so
Is it the end?
3 more.
So what do they do with those 3 movies now?
They
Try and make the money back.
Yeah, but if everyone knows, it's going to be like Dark Phoenix was for Fox, where this movie is just coming out. No one's going to care about it.
Yeah, I don't even know if I think I might have gone to see it in theaters just to.
I did. After watching back-to-back Age of Apocalypse
Oh, God.
and something else. Yeah, it was.
I don't know,
wasn't
man.
good, but
Oh, hey. Oh, dang, that's pretty good. Did you look at reference for that?
I did.
wow.
I wasn't sure how to do his mask.
I'll use yours as reference. Now we have 2 Iron Men.
Donkey and Spider-Man redeemed.
Yeah, I had to look up an Iron Man head real quick.
Blast.
Como se dice blast?
Blast.
You know.
Yeah, I guess for
Blast.
the DC films, they're taking out character appearances and reworking them somewhat.
I'm encouraged by James Gunn being at the helm of that because he did such a good job with the D-list characters in Suicide Squad. Like made me excited for
And
D-list.
Warner
characters.
Brothers is trying to turn Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman into D-list characters, so he's
Oof.
got it right there.
Shots fired.
Well,
Okay, yeah, it was
He-
Zack
he-
Snyder. I know.
he's
put
the
blame
he's
on
the
him.
man for the job. Then let's get him. Let's bring him.
Yeah,
up
I
on
was
the
kind of
D-list.
hoping though that they might like keep some pieces of the current system in place, but
I'm agnostic about
'cause
it.
if I have to sit through another origin story of these three characters,
Some of the Snyder stuff was real painful to get through. I mean, it had good moments in it, but it was just like Batman versus Superman. What a dreadful slog that was for a lot
I
of it.
found out how to ban him. I'm going to ban him. See it.
Well done.
great.
So,
Coy
It's
strikes
the
again.
opposite of what this person's goal was. He was trying to get you views.
no. Go
Tell ya.
away.
Spicy blast.
All right. Let's
I did give him your social security number, so that he'll probably be able to get in touch with you.
133. This is it. I think this is the last one, and then we're going to review our cards, and we're going to call it a day. Because Martin and I don't want to be here.
Fair enough.
Not at all.
Any last-minute requests for Christmas cards?
It's your last chance. It's now Domino the donkey.
Oh, that's older. Because I deleted it.
You deleted it.
We should go on eBay and sell these. We can probably get a good 20 cents. We could say
Don't you have an Etsy?
holiday card lot, 20 cents our best offer.
Ooh, I just burped. All part of the...
You're
Have an
welcome.
Etsy. It's probably a good idea just to do a bunch of silly sketches and just include them if anybody orders anything. Yeah, this Spider-Man, he loves you, man.
It's great.
I kinda
Family
want-
card.
I want that Spider-Man.
Aaron, this is the last one. Family card of you three together. Let's get a... Can you do a serious...
All three.
Of
A
all three of
serious
us?
one?
Well, I mean...
Oh, he's going for the pink marker. Pink and yellow. Here it comes.
There it is.
Boom. Boom. And then the black one, too. All right, we'll see what we can do.
All right.
So
Martin.
anything exciting coming up at the comic shop?
No.
Towards the end? Nothing? No.
Is there?
I don't think there is.
I don't think there's either.
We're kind of...
Oh, my birthday sale is coming up.
Aaron Zeeley.
He's on
me-
sale for his birthday. Best offer.
$0 or best offer. See, I might have to go.
Oh, we should have told
horizontal on this.
Jonathan we were Ashline. We were on here.
Oh, I did see him at the middle school yesterday. I think he was subbing in there. I only saw him for half a second because I had to run to the bathroom and I ran back to my room.
Now, are we doing a regular series where Oswego teachers and substitutes appear on the podcast?
Well, they're who are available to be regular features.
Curious what Evan's drawing.
Oh, it's a face.
Uh-oh.
It's big forehead man.
Indeed.
Everybody likes big forehead man. It's my favorite character. My favorite character.
Best member of the Justice League.
Big forehead man.
Yep.
He's just got such a big
You know,
forehead.
It's from
I-
the 50s.
I haven't copyrighted this yet, but I do have an idea for a super team. I think Martin or Evan, was I telling you about this idea, or Martin, was I telling you about this idea? You know how there's Radiant Black and they have the different
Oh,
character
yeah,
names?
yeah.
Did I tell you about this?
Yep.
So it's a beige super team. So you'd have like Valiant Beige, Berserker Beige. You'd have Arrogant Beige, and they would all be different super team archetypes based on different things.
Use holds probably all make your own version of this card. Okay, you should probably all make your own.
Does that mean Martin needs more paper?
No, Martin's good.
Here comes the paper.
I've done more art today than I've done in 15 years, so.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Let's keep it
Oh, I
rolling.
just hit my microphone.
Very good. But anyway, Merry Christmas from your friends at the comic shop. 112 East Bridge Street.
The comic shop.
And a ho ho ho.
Are you going to cut it off before we do the reveal here?
No, we can do the reveal. Look at Martin's drawing. It's going to be beautiful. I can already tell what he's doing. Oh, I don't want to spoil that. But happy fifth night of Hanukkah? Fifth or sixth? Fifth night of Hanukkah.
Mm-hmm.
Happy Kwanzaa. to those celebrating. Is Kwanzaa tomorrow?
Sure.
Oh, I don't know.
I
No,
don't know either.
no, it's the day after Christmas, isn't it?
I don't know. Happy New Year's. Happy Aaron Zeely birthday.
Yeah, it's coming right up. Everyone should celebrate.
Are we going to get Chinese food again?
We could.
Okay.
I'm down for that.
All right.
I like Kiyomi.
I feel like I'm inviting myself to your birthday party now.
Then I'll have one person who goes.
Hey. Oh, what else? I don't know. It's been an interesting year here at the comic shop, 112 East Bridge Street.
The comic shop. OswegoComicShop.com.
Don't go there. The website doesn't
No,
work.
please don't go to the website.
Don't go to the
Just avoid
website.
it. Come in and shop,
Please.
or even just stand in the parking lot and scream what you want at us. It'll work out really good.
It really would. You could drive by in your car honking the horn, yelling what you want, and it would yield better results than using our website.
There is some truth in advertising, huh?
Oh, boy. Tomorrow's the 23rd. There is still time for you to get your Christmas shopping in. We've got a whole bunch of reduced Funko Pops and things like that.
They're even smaller. That's why they're reduced.
Yes, there were tiny baby Funko Pops.
Stupid Pim particles got out.
The tiniest of the Pim particles.
When is that? When do we get to
I
see?
think it's February.
Is it that soon?
Yeah,
think
Oh my
so.
god.
I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, I want to get my Kang on.
Your Kang gang.
Kang gang.
That new Kang Timeless book didn't look that interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't like the coloring. I think that's what it is. It was like this very washed out palette, like much like the screen that we're on now, a washed out palette.
Mm-hmm. Is it because the background's so red?
It is. If we figured that out eventually, because I swapped so many cameras out, and I was like, wait a second, this has nothing to do with the cameras. It has how they're interpreting the background, and it's just washing us out. Martin's really going in for the details on this one.
I'm trying to get the puffy vest just right.
That's the hardest part.
It really is, because
You know, I'm really
I made
glad
you too tall, Evan, is a problem.
I'm really glad I went in and drew with the yellow marker first.
Mm-hmm.
Was it kind of like your pencil sheet?
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah, Martin, you and I are like the same height, I feel like.
Are we?
I think we're pretty much exactly the same height.
And I am not.
6 foot, 5'11" and a half.
Everybody wants to tell me I'm 5'10", but I am not.
I'm committing to a final answer.
All right, so we have our first drawing. So I'm the one on the left.
Yes, you can tell because
My head is shiny, and I'm wearing a vest.
Because
And I wear a crop top as well.
crop top vest, puffy vest.
Um,
But look, I got your little short pants on.
Crop
'cause you're always
tops are
wearing your
in,
shorts.
Evan.
what do they call? Is it a shimmer shirt? is that the correct terminology? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do not know.
Like the '80s fishnetty
Oh, okay.
athletic half
Okay.
shirts. I think
Yep.
those are called shimmer shirts.
And you'll notice my stick figures. There's not a third leg
Martin
to avoid that one.
Martin is in the middle,
because I'm pleasantly plump.
and he has no facial features.
No,
And
you
then
do.
Aaron is actually the only one of the three of us that has facial features.
Because I'm the baby face of the group.
No, it's because I had to do the
Now,
gap.
the attention to detail,
Oh,
tooth
yes.
gap. I was going to bring that up. That did not get by me. But anyway,
Defining characteristic. Makes me
Yep.
easier
So there
to
we
draw.
go.
excellent work, Martin.
I try. Oh, although I probably should have colored that a little bit better. Oh no, it is actually like my hoodie. It is falling apart and has holes.
Perfect.
Oliver, if you'd like to give Martin or Evan a gift at the comic shop this year, you can give us the gift of hoodies because our hoodies are so old and holy.
Really?
We'd love to have a new hoodie
I killed this during the pandemic.
I may have some hoodies I can get rid of.
because we'll fit in those.
Fat man in a little hoodie.
How did I draw Evan's eyes? I can't even see.
You can't even see Evan's eyes. What?
I
They're
know.
right there. Take the glass one out. Show him.
What was the? I saw a David Spade thing the other day. Fat guy in a little coat, and it was just his story of what Farley would just be in the office as he was writing sketches.
Okay.
And Farley didn't write sketches. Farley just effed around. And so apparently David would be 2 or 3 in the morning, and he's just pouring over work. And Farley go, David, turn around. I have something to show you. And he would go, it's fat guy in a little coat. I don't want to see it. And it's not fat guy in a little coat. I promise. Just I want you to turn around. And sure enough, he would turn around to be fat guy in a little coat. But I guess that was his thing that he just drove into the ground. That like
And that's,
it was funny, then it became not funny, and then it became funny again for just the repetition of how often he would do it. So, here's my David Spade story that I stole.
yeah, why not?
What else? We're running out of steam. Quickly finish.
Wait, where's your version of it?
I didn't do them.
Use hold. Probably all make your
Use-
own
use
version of
hose.
the card. Use hose. Who you calling a hoe, Miss Lee?
Gross. All right, are we ready for the reveal?
Is that good enough?
That's excellent. Drum roll.
You got a lot to live up to.
Hey.
Can't wait to see it. 7 seconds. Yeah,
Old men.
kind of like mine better.
It definitely is more comedic.
I think it captures everybody perfectly.
Let's do a side by side.
Motion. Do you do side by side? You got the document cam.
Well, I mean, the camera's on you right now, so
Oh.
Oh, I can change it.
which
Timeless, just like the Kang book.
which one is better?
I appreciate that you labeled us. That's more helpful.
The labeling is important.
Yeah, Aaron, you can't even tell who we are
I know.
in that one. Whereas Martin's, everyone is
I
clearly
captured
labeled.
the essence of everyone.
Oh.
So I think the winner, we all know, the voting's done, and it's me.
Yeah, we should work on a comic in that style. I think, Martin.
Yeah,
So let's review all our cards real quick, and then
Holy
we're going to call
moly.
it a day.
We got a
Here,
lot.
I just did a profile of a beige man.
Beige, spicy beige.
Oh, we're going to go to that one first. I'm sorry.
the one I commissioned.
Right on, Domino.
That's good.
I'm gonna treasure it forever.
Well, beginning with beige. It looks like it could be a Darwin cookbook. Then we have Black Widow. Iron Man. Really good Iron Man, I think.
Very good Iron
They
Man.
come out great. Here is
Angry cat.
Angry Captain America.
Getting
Angry-
shot at.
Why are you shooting me,
Just
guys?
makes me angrier.
It's Christmas. Then the even better one.
here's
Dominic writing me.
Dominic the donkey riding Evan, and Evan expressing his fraternal love for Dominic, saying, "Dominic,
I mean-
you're my best friend."
My donkey daddy.
Here is
Bless.
another Iron Man saying blast and shooting out one of those repulsor rays. The best
Santa Thor.
Thor, Marvel editors, if you're out there, if you need somebody to jump on Thor and take that book's sales straight to the top, I'm your guy.
We know
And
Donnie Cates is out, right?
Donnie Cates is out. I am in.
Aaron C. Lee is in.
Have you ever seen Mjolnir look better? Never. Walt Simonson, eat your heart out. Mary Hulkmas. We got some Hulk. We got that flat top hair, which is fun.
Spicy.
There's a spicy chicken wing.
Spicy.
Maybe my favorite one I did today. I think.
That was your first one you did, right?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah,
I think
you
so.
peaked.
It's one
No,
of them.
no, maybe you did the snowman first, but it was very early on.
And then we have Melty Snowman. He says, "This is fine." I like that one a lot too.
Yeah. Big head Spider Man.
Big Head Spider-Man, the one that started it all. Santa disliking that term lowbrow. You're just your standard Spiderman. He's going to do your taxes soon. Here is the Grinch
These are so bad.
riding Dominic the Donkey. Then there is Night Watch, Part 2.
Yeah, throw that one over here. I'm keeping that one.
This is maybe my finest work.
This is one for the.
This is a
This
great-
is the one that survives.
This is a great story too. The leader tries to infiltrate Spider-Man's a reserve Avenger, and he's trying to infiltrate or something like that. Like nobody picks up that he's just a gigantic head.
I mean, they don't know what's going on with that radioactive spider bite.
Yeah. Yeah, that cord is a pain.
Yeah, I was going to try and throw it like Letterman does.
Martin with the best typography of the evening.
Yeah, season's greetings with a nice holiday pumpkin and some Christmas bats.
I don't know why this is so funny to
Very
me.
festive. And then probably the finest card of the evening. Just the top of Spider-Man's head. And it says, "Happy Holidays."
So here, I'll trade donkeys.
Trade donkeys?
Yep, that one's got to go home to your wife.
Okay. Which donkey are we trading?
Oh, the Evan riding a donkey. Or donkey riding an Evan.
Okay. All right. Let's There we go.
That was
Oh.
good. That was a good Letterman flick.
Where's the glass breaking sound effect?
Oh, we need that.
Fail.
We need that. We need to throw more things on the podcast. I think that's important.
Joe and I feel like maybe when our New Year's resolution will be Joe and I will fix the audio on some of this stuff and get more
Yeah.
sound effects back again.
And the graphics. You'll finish the graphics.
Yeah.
Can we get any like GIFs to like move across the screen? Is that a possibility?
I think so.
Just to like press a button and then like a doot 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 doot
I
doot.
think we
We
could
should get a
do
new
that.
backdrop.
Yeah.
Maybe blue curtains.
Is it like flicking too? Has it been flickering the whole night?
A little bit.
Okay.
What if we did? Could we just like put a green screen up and then put whatever we want in it?
I would love to do that.
Can I
I'm
control,
not-
can I control the image?
No, no joke. I think that
Yeah, I
would.
think it'd be good.
I don't
be a
know
lot
how that
of
would.
fun.
I don't know how that would work, but that would be fun.
Oh, a snowplow! A GIF of a snowplow just going by, just going by in the background.
Both
Oh.
donkeys win.
All right. I
Don-
think
Our
that's
Donkeys
it.
true
win.
believer has
Donkeys
voted.
win.
Her vote's the only one that counts. So,
I'm done. Let's go home.
all right.
You've been listening to The Comic Shop Does a Podcast, and there's been no ho-ho-hoing tonight.
I don't want to be here. My name is Evan Coy, and we're also here with our very special guest.
Who can never read his little thing. So, I also don't want to be here. Martin.
Yeah. And I'm Aaron Z. Lee. You've been listening to a podcast. Thanks.
Merry
Happy
Christmas.
holidays.
Happy holidays. Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Happy New Year.
Happy birthday to me.